Hello there, it's Tania Gabrielle, Wealth Astro-Numerologist, and welcome to Star Codes, where we look at an upcoming event in the stars and numbers, and in this case, it is the equinox, which is when day and night are the same across all areas of the globe, and it's such a beautiful new beginnings because it begins spring in the northern hemisphere, autumn in the southern hemisphere, and also the whole zodiac year, the astrological year, begins as well because it's when the sun moves into 0 degrees Aries, the first sign. So very exciting, and this year there's some beautiful aspects that the sun makes as the sun moves to 0 degrees Aries from 29 degrees Pisces, the final sign of the zodiac, and the sun actually aspects the moon, a beautiful trine to the moon, and the sun also aspects Pluto, a beautiful sextile to Pluto. Pluto's at 1 degrees Aquarius, the moon is at, 3 degrees Leo, another fire sign, which makes it a trine. So that means there's going to be a lot of positive energy around this new zodiacal year beginning. On the equinoxes, 2 times a year, usually on the 20th of March, 20th of September, we have equal day, equal night. And that is quite significant because it allows us to bring our life into balance. Either it's the beginning of spring or the beginning of autumn. Either way, you're coming out of either a warmer season or a colder season and things are equaling out. And so that means that we have an opportunity to bring harmony, to bring balance, and to let go of a lot as well. So we have a new season beginning, 0 degrees being activated in Aries, and that means 0.0 energy hovering between 2 worlds, the seen and the unseen, the above and below. So both the astrology and the numerology are synchronized in this sense in terms of the numbers echoing what is happening in the stars, because a new cycle is born either way. And in the case of this equinox, of course, we are celebrating also a new year. And what I love about it is when we look at March 20th or September 20th, that reduces to 2, the number 20, 2 plus 0 equals 2. And 2 is all about having balance. It's 2 sides of the coin. And it represents night and dark, and it represents the above or the below, but it's coming together in partnership. So 2 is the number of partnership, which requires 2 people. So now we have this event of the equinox happening in March, of course, 2024, but that's an 11 universal month this year. And 11 also represents the 2 becoming 1. It is a master number. It is a portal into being completely present, so letting go of the past and the future, so you're not regurgitating or wishing things had been different. And in terms of the future, you're worried or you're wanting to control the future. So all of that dissipates with the number 11, which is truly the number of the intuitive master. And intuition only happens in the present moment. It is brand new inspirational ideas that the 11, which actually symbolizes your antenna, is channeling through. So 11 reduces to 2. 1 plus 1 is 2, and 20 reduces to 2 for the 20th of March. So here we are celebrating this number 2, the number of balance, in a really beautiful way throughout the star code. And it's really wonderful because when we look even further at this code, the number 2 is part of the manifestation triad in numerology, which we study in my course, Numerology Academy, and that is where we combine the stars and numbers. And the number 2 is part of the manifestation triad. So that's the triad where you're really focused on grounding energy and bringing it into reality. Now, why is that important? Because in 2024, we are in an 8 universal year, and 8 and 2 are in the same manifestation triad. So Long story short, you have a lot of manifestation energy, especially once the equinox arrives, and then also the Libra lunar eclipse on March 25th, which is only 5 days later. This is very potent energy. If you think about it too, Libra is about the balances. 11 is also about the harmony of two, bringing them into one, right? The present moment. And then the 20th of March again, and 20th of September as well. The number 20 is also about balance. So there's a lot that's going to be brought into balance in the next 6 months. Energy, letting go of just old attitudes and habits, and looking at any relationships that you're in and making sure that there's an equal energy of exchange and you feel uplifted on both sides, right? It's not an imbalanced relationship where one is more taking and the other is more giving. All of those themes will be quite major this year because we have also this Libra lunar eclipse season starting right after the equinox. And the meaning of those are all about bringing your energy into harmony. So we also have a couple of transits. Like I said, the moon is trine to the sun and Pluto is sextile to the sun. And when we look at beautiful harmonious transit, it's really helping us in a specific way. With the moon, it is getting in touch with how you feel, intimately with how you feel. These are the two luminaries, sun and moon, in a gorgeous trine in fire signs. Leo is where the moon is. Aries is, of course, where the sun is. So we have this deep recognition of what we are passionate about, and we're very much ready and geared up to go. We're fired up with the fire signs to go and manifest that. So this is a very affectionate and loving connection, and it means that we will yearn for those qualities in our life more than ever before. And then with Pluto, it's very extraordinary, this connection, this sextile. Pluto at 1 degree in Aquarius. Remember, Pluto recently moved into Aquarius on January 20th. There's the number 20 again. And Pluto is truly bringing the recognition of courage and leadership and empowerment onto the table. So striving for successful outcomes, just the desire to create something, to accomplish something is really heightened. And you're ready to take the lead in your life. You're ready to abdicate needing to please, as opposed to being assertive about what it is that you feel without hurting another. So there's a real sense of compassionate confidence in this sextile between the sun and Pluto. And the determination that you feel in terms of wanting to achieve your dreams, your goals, it is very magnetic. There's a mystery and magnetism between Pluto and the sun that's really, really beautiful. And it allows you to dive into the mysteries and the secrets that maybe you didn't realize were needing to be seen, or you just didn't realize they were there. So they bring forth the truth that then allows you to dive in a new way. And that is very empowering itself, because you're not taking the path that everybody else has. You're taking a new path, the unknown path. And Pluto is all about that life, death, rebirth. And the rebirth is that you truly are trusting everything within you. And that is the most empowering way to live. So this is an extraordinary equinox. The equal day and equal night also remind us of the divine feminine and sacred masculine being in perfect balance within us. And really moving into that internal space, like making the external beautiful and allowing the internal to thrive, to be heard, right? So at the end of the day, there is a sense of we are all loved, we are all equally important, equally bringing something unique. We all have our individual journeys, right? And they all look a little different, but they are very similar in that we're all seeking the same thing. And really that is one of the reflections of the equinox, is the equality of what we're all yearning for deep down inside. And then the recognition that we have a unique way of expressing that. So it's a wonderful time to give thanks, as always, to share your blessings, and to instigate exciting, inspiring changes in your life, and to tune in to that spiritual nature that you are so aligned with, and maybe don't realize at times how that is who you are. Your true nature is here. It resides here, where there is light and dark merged together in full acceptance. So to dive into your spiritual nature, I have a free masterclass that you can watch right now. It's called How to Master Your Stars, the Truth About Taking Your Power Back. Now, with this connection to Pluto from the sun in the equinox, it's a wonderful time for you to watch this class. And you can do so at spiritualmasteryclass.com. I know you'll enjoy it. It's truly about the incredible shifts that are happening on Earth right now. And you learn a lot about your rising sign, your sun and moon placement, how to instantly connect with spirit, and so much more. So enjoy that at spiritualmasteryclass.com, and have a beautiful equinox. And I will see you in next week's Star Codes podcast. Lots of love.